So here we got the fight card for UFC 250, Nunes versus Spencer. Pretty damn good card. So let's start off with the prelims. This guy right here is undefeated. Looking through his records, he sleeps people in the first round. This guy's got more experience, but I think he might get him. But I was kind of interested in maybe putting money on him on the underdog, just off the experience, but I'll take him. I think Formiga takes this, probably the decision. This guy right here is a Hawaiian. He hits hard. I think he gets this. It's a close one. Same thing where I almost would want to put money on him as the underdog, but I think he'll win it by wrestling. Close fight, but I think he wins this. It's one of the best fights. I think is interesting. This guy's like a karate man. He loses a lot, though. And this guy's undefeated and young. Not that much experience, but he's a good wrestler. I think he'll probably submit him or win by decision. This next one is probably one of the best ones too. O'Malley's really hyped up, undefeated. Other guy has a lot of experience and has gotten a lot of decisions with real good fighters. So I thought about putting money on him for the decision. It's a plus 1,000. That's an idea. I didn't put it in my top bets, but it's an idea. I think Magny probably wins this. Either decision or takes him out in the end of the second or third. This next one is really good. I went with Cody, but he's down 3 fights in a row, so I wouldn't be surprised. This guy's a beast if he gets him. He might be emotional. He's talking about changing his life up and everything. It's never a good sign. So if we that's worked for me betting me against. Let me think. What's that name? Alex Smith, Walt Harris, and Tyrone Woodley. In the last 3 cards I bet against emotions and won. So I could see maybe going with this guy, but I'll go Cody. He needs this win bad, and he can sleep anyone with one hit. And this one's obvious. We're going Nunes. So when I look at the decision, the money line, I'll put a little bit on Felicia just in case. She looked all right against Cyborg, but I think she'll get slept. That's almost just to make it worth watching. Fun bet, not one to make money. As I've gone over before, this is for the parlays. If you're trying to do parlays and whatnot. And then let's go the money line. See, like everything's a pick 'em. I'm not gonna put any money on that. So when I talked about the first fight, this guy's a 185 if he pulls off against the undefeated rookie, the veteran, Devin Clark. I'd put some on that. Not too big, but it's not that great at plus 185. And then look, the rest are just pretty much pick'ems. I'm not touching those. And Eddie Wineland, like I said, is interesting because plus 350 if he pulls it off, and it's a plus 1,000 if he pulls a decision. But let's go over my top bets because those are the focus of these videos. I'm trying to condense this so it's not too long. I got them already pulled up, and these are good ones, I believe. So check this out. I got Eddie Wineland by decision. So let's show you. $100 will win you 1,000. Oh, this wasn't on this one. This is one of the very first fights on that, maybe even the early prelims. So Burns is fighting. I think he might get that KO or TKO. That's 100 wins you 550. And then I'm reaching here, but I think it's possible. If you look at Magny's history, he takes a lot of dudes out in the second and the third round. So since it's the same fight, only one can hit you 50-50 it. And look how much it lands still, 600 and 1,000. So see, all you need is one of these and you're making more than 100% on the night. So let's go over this again. I'm gonna be real clear from now on. Eddie Wineland by decision plus 1,000. Herbert Burns by KO TKO plus 550. Magny round 3 plus 2,000. Magny round 2 plus 1,200, and I split those. And as I go over every video, this is just showing how you're putting equal amounts on each bet, on each event. It could be any size. You just gotta keep them equal to keep this the right structure. Let's go over last week real quick. I feel like a moron because I messed up. So I missed the first 4 fights, but I hit the last 5 because if anyone watched this, I went over about 3 minutes how I went with Burns. I see I messed up on the visual, so that's one of my mess ups. But here he was saying he was in a state of depression. That's never a good sign. That's why I flipped it to Burns. But when I went over my bets, I feel like an idiot because when I actually wanted myself because I went, as I said it when I was doing it, I went with Roberts round 2 and round 3, but here I had showing you guys Brock Weaver round 2. So maybe some people caught it that listened, and maybe some people I screwed that watched. So I feel real bad about that, and I won't ever do that again. I'll be better at putting the visuals and up here, not rushing it. But just like stock trading, you gotta look back and see if you regret anything. Look back at your losses. So look at this. Gilbert Burns, the 100 would have won you the 800 for the KO. He almost knocked that fool out in the second round. He didn't get it. It was frustrating, but that's how these prop bets work, and that's why they're such good risk and rewards. You only need a feel to make a lot of money. But yeah, I would take that every day again, every fight again, on that same matchup. So I don't regret that. And like I said, Roberts slept that fool. Weaver didn't look that good. He was kind of hyped up from that just his character. And then when I think I had half and half on the Saki and Ivanov. Those guys both had too tough a chance. They couldn't take each other out. And I was a little worried about that, but so I don't know if I'd take that fight again.